HeeYong Park, of course, taking 2 gold medals back-to-back in Cheongsong and Sasfei. He's also won the overall title, both Korean climbers taking the overall title this season.
HeeYong started out on the first few holds very quickly and did have a little slip. He was okay, but he knows that he has to move fast, but he's got to stay on the wall too.
In case you have chosen to tune into the Ice Climbing World Cup instead of the tennis, I'm going to tell them who's won. So if you don't want to know who's won, put your fingers in your ears in 3, 2, 1. Roger Federer won. So big congratulations to Roger Federer. Of course, we were in Switzerland last week whilst he was playing. There's a lot of support for Roger Federer. The games were shown in the venue when there was no ice climbing going on. But back to the ice climbing. HeeYong Park reaches out of that first ice barrel. He has 6 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock.
It's moving quickly.
It's moving very quickly indeed.
That's what he has to do. But we don't have a top yet.
We do have a helicopter though. Sounds like we're being heckled again for the second time today by the Medidoctor. There it goes. Perhaps they're flying to a slightly warmer zone now. It's so cold in the valley. HeeYong Park moves over to the ice with 5:30 on the clock. He needs to move extremely quickly. We still have not had a top in this men's competition. And of course, Kendra, we should reference that Cheongsong round where Yannick Lattard was the first person to top and the only person to top other than HeeYong Park who topped quicker than him. In fact, Yannick didn't match in time, was that right? He clipped but didn't match.
I believe so.
I think he timed out as he was clipping the anchor, desperately close to a top. But of course, HeeYong Park clipped and topped in enough time. So we know that both climbers can move quickly and both climbers will be intending to move quickly to win today. Let's see how they manage. All the Koreans are on the broadcast shouting Haja Haja for HeeYong.
You know, he's such a successful climber here at the World Cup and in Korea. He's loved by his country, by his teammates.
And by the tour.
Yes, absolutely. The rest of us too, and all of people watch. He always puts on a great show.
Felix Schmidt has asked another question. He says, how long does it take to build a wall like this? Well, Felix, the video that I referenced before called Welcome to Rabenstein, definitely watch it because it's going to answer all your questions. It's on the UIAA YouTube channel. You're watching it on YouTube, so all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to see all the videos. And yeah, Welcome to Rabenstein has all the information about the town and the venue. HeeYong Park moving across that first free-hanging ice barrel. Throws the Fig 9 in over the left hand.
He moves on to that last ice block there. Puts his feet below him for a little while.
Moving leftwards along that very, very precarious and hanging ice log. Now, he has 3 minutes remaining. That's faster than we've seen anybody else get there, I think, Kendra.
I think so too. But he's got to keep moving.
He really needs to pick up the pace for this last section.
This is a steep head wall, big moves, and it's pretty long.
Head wall itself probably in the region of about 10 meters, I guess.
Yep.
And just in case you're wondering at home, yes, that is a Cotton Eye Joe remix that is playing in the background. No, it's not 1999, it is 2017. HeeYong Park just struggling with that move there, and that's going to cost him a lot of time.
got to keep moving. He's shaking his hands here. He's know that he's got a lot of moves left on this steep head wall, but he's got to go. There
Hits
he
it
hits
there.
it.
Good effort from HeeYong Park. Now, 2 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. He really needs to pick up that pace.
So watch him here as he hits one hold, moves his feet, and he's directly looking at the next hold.
Matches into the high grip with the right hand, into the fig four, over that right hand with the left leg, straight up with the left hand. He's really picked up that pace now. This is that speed that we expect to see from Park. Will he skip that next hold, or will he opt to go up and left first?
Where's he looking? He's looking straight up. Maybe changes his mind.
Reaches up for the multi-option hold. There it is.
Oh,
1
that
minute
rope drag.
and 10 seconds on the clock, Kendra. That's enough time, I think. He can't make any more mistakes.
When we say mistakes here, it's not even like big mistakes. We're just talking about not getting the clip the first time,
Exactly,
or not getting the hold.
hold the first time. That is how small the margin for error is here. And he doesn't clip first time, and that's another 3 seconds that he's missing. HeeYong Park matches in on the high grip on the left hand. You see the head of the tool moving. Big swing up and right with the right hand. Kicks in hard. HeeYong Park's going to make the penultimate clip. He's got 30 seconds remaining, just over. Makes the clip. Over with the left hand. Shoulders that left hand, and he's going to have to work so hard now to get that top with 20 seconds remaining. Looks out behind him. It looks like it might be a replay, but places switched for HeeYong Park and Yannick Letard. HeeYong Park cuts loose onto the volume. 2 axes in, needs to make the clip. 10 seconds to go. HeeYong Park has got less than 10 seconds to make this clip. Oh no, he can't make it. The rope drag's just so intense. Makes the clip, reaches up, and he's on the buzzer. Oh, whether or not the judges will give him that, we will have to wait and see. That was unbelievably close. Unbelievably close.
I don't know.
Kendra, I couldn't look at his hand and the timer at the same time.
I know.
And I looked down and it was 0-1, and then I looked up and his hand wasn't in the barrel.
But we are going to get a HeeYong Park
The classic
show
HeeYong
here.
Park show. The volunteer is wondering what the heck is going on. HeeYong Park mounts the beam. Careful there, son. Wants to give me his hand. He shakes his hand. I don't need your hand. I just need you to get out of my way because I'm going to jump off. HeeYong Park working out the best logistics for this. Ladies and gentlemen, you are being treated to the HeeYong Park show. Just trying to work out. He needs to unclip his last clip. Trying to get rid of his hot aches. Now be careful with that foot, Mr. Park.
I don't think the volunteer still knows what's going on.
He wants some slack. The crowd give him the cheer. 3, 2, 1. And there's HeeYong Park with the classic backflip as he topside on the
Leaves his tools up there. He'll get those back later.
Oh dear, he's definitely a character.